long-term service with Oracle and head up the Center of Excellence within the HCM product development team. And as we move to the cloud, and I like that phrase, born in the cloud, when we started with what were the Fusion products originally, in the Fusion product line, I was responsible for the architecture and development, and as we moved into the cloud, the engagement with customers and the development of the service delivery model for the HCM Cloud. And today, I'm part of product development still, but we have this Center of Excellence function, which is really geared towards experience, leveraging experience, supporting our customers, supporting our partners in what we believe is best practice for not only on the journey to the cloud, but very much for living in the cloud. And I think as we get into continuous delivery, that's really where we're spending a lot of time now with what does it take to be successful living in the cloud.
Right.
And what we're looking at now is how do we help customers keep up with change and really understand what their responsibilities are for staying up with continuity. So yes, these changes are coming. How do you keep moving forward? And how do you look at what's new and really plan for adoption?
Right.
But I think what I see in it, and a point I'd make from the customer roles and responsibilities, I think there are two key roles in here. One is the one that's fundamentally about continuity. Business is up and running, I've gone live, I've got my operations working. How do I keep them running as these changes are applied to my system? And we talk a lot about regression testing or keeping up with the information that's delivered and really planning to keep continuity going. That's one function or responsibility that needs to be looked at, maintaining continuity. And I think that there's a separate function in there that's about innovation and planning for adopting new capabilities. And what we see a lot of customers deal with is sometimes those get mixed up. And you think, well, if there's a change there, I've got to consume it. One of the most important things is really to establish, no, just because there's a new feature there, it doesn't mean you have to consume it immediately. What you have to do is to plan for it and be prepared, and having good advice to really help you identify what's really changed and what do I really need to focus on right now in order to maintain continuity. That's one function. And how do I look at new functionality and plan for it in the future it's different. And it's really just helping people understand that in the continuous model, your primary focus is on continuity in order to be able to keep the business running and not to get out of step with the changes that are. And I think that what we're seeing throughout and what we recommend from the Center of Excellence is it's best practice to look at the information that's there. We publish the information about changes ahead of time. In many cases, those changes are being driven by customers. I think we're currently estimating somewhere between 80 and 90% of the changes we deliver now are being driven by our customers. And so the information is out there, and staying ahead of it is something everybody needs to step up to. But in many cases, it's more efficient to work with a partner to say, help us, advise us, guide us, than it is to do it yourself. I think this is one of the things we're looking at with Suneratech and with customers, is really to say, what's the best way for you to keep up with this and the most efficient way to manage these activities and look at the opportunity space.